Welcome back. This is round 2 action in TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz. The scores are Ardenne Prep on 3 and Meadowbrook Prep on 4. It's now time for the Junior Challenge Face-Off, which covers math, science, English language, and social studies. Our first face-off is in mathematics between Zachary O'Connor from Ardenne up against Matthew Nelson from Meadowbrook. Zachary, if $175 is shared in the ratio 3 to 2, what is the larger amount?
$105?
Correct. What will be the new amount if $180 is increased by 20%?
$270?
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Matthew?
Yes, ma'am. $216.
That is correct. Zachary, what is the perimeter of a square if its area is 81 centimeters squared?
36 centimeters?
Correct. What is 237.89 rounded off to the nearest 10?
240?
Correct. And what is the difference between 2,000 and 587?
1415?
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Matthew?
Yes, ma'am. 1,413.
Correct. Your questions now, Matthew. If $119 is shared in the ratio 3 to 4, what is the smaller amount?
Miss.
Question passes to Zachary. Would you like to try?
Yes, thank you. $57?
Incorrect. It's $51. Matthew, what will be the new amount if $220 is increased by 30%?
$286.
Correct. What is the area of a square if its perimeter is 32 centimeters? Question passes to Zachary. Would you like to try?
Yes, thank you. 64 centimeters squared?
That is correct. Matthew, what is 333.98 rounded off to the nearest 100?
300.
Correct. And what is the difference between 3,000 and 784?
2,216.
That is correct. We end the math face-off and begin the science face-off between Jadon Landell from Ardenne up against Captain Aaron Palmer from Meadowbrook. Jadon, name 2 forms of precipitation.
Rain and snow.
Correct. The esophagus is a part of which of the body's systems?
The digestive system.
Correct. Starting with the producer, arrange this food chain in the correct order. Alligators, turtles, caterpillars, leaves.
Leaves, caterpillars, turtles, alligators.
Correct. Which layer of the human skin provides a waterproof barrier and creates our skin tone?
Epidermis.
Correct. And what is anemometer? What is an anemometer used to measure?
Wind speed.
That's 5 for 5 for Jadon. Aaron, name 2 specific methods of purifying water.
By boiling and filtering.
Judges? Incorrect. Would you like to try, Jadon?
Yes, Miss. Boiling and chlorination.
That is correct. Back to you, Aaron. The spinal cord is a part of which of the body's systems?
Nervous system.
Correct. Starting with the producer, arrange this food chain in the correct order. Lions, leaves, giraffes.
Leaves, giraffes, lions.
Correct. What is the name of the small openings at the top of our hair follicles that cover the entire body?
Pores.
Correct. And specifically, what is a barometer used to measure?
Air pressure.
Correct. And we move on to English language, and this is Tayana Edwards from Ardenne up against Ashley Gray from Meadowbrook. Tayana, what is the comparative form of the word shallow?
More shallow?
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Ashley?
Yes, thank you. Shallower?
Correct. Tiana, spell hiccup.
HICCUP.
Correct. Which 9-letter adjective starting with N means active at night? Would you like to try, Ashley?
No, thank you.
Nocturnal. Tiana, which of these words is an abstract noun? Chair, theater, Spain, or kindness?
Kindness.
Correct. And place these words in the order they would appear in a dictionary. Music, most, member.
Member, most, music.
That is correct. Your questions now, Ashley. Least is the superlative form of which word?
Less?
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Tiana?
Yes, thank you, little.
Correct. Ashley, spell gorgeous.
GORGEOUS.
Correct. Which 8-letter adjective starting with G means someone who can be easily fooled?
Gullible.
Correct. Which of these words is a common noun? Mexico, loyalty, girl, Michael.
Girl.
Correct. And place these words in the order they would appear in a dictionary. Straight, stripe, street. Would you like to try, Tiana?
No, thank you.
Straight, street, stripe. And the final face-off is in social studies between Captain Britannia Howell and Captain of Ardenne, that is Britannia Howell, and Keon Plummer from Meadowbrook. Britannia, which secondary intercardinal points are found between west and south on a compass? Would you like to try, Keon?
Yes, thank you, southwest.
Incorrect. It's west-southwest and south-southwest. Britannia, which country borders Venezuela to the west?
Colombia.
Correct. What is the name of the main tourist resort town in St. Anne, Jamaica? Would you like to try, Keon?
No, thank you.
It's Ocho Rios. Britannia, Dr. Eric Williams is a former Prime Minister of which Caribbean country?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct. And which Jamaican parish capital was formerly called Santa Gloria? Would you like to try, Keon?
No, thank you.
St. Anne's Bay. Your questions now, Keon. Which secondary intercardinal points are found between north and east on a compass?
North, northeast, and east, northeast.
Correct. Which country borders Venezuela to the south? Would you like to try, Britannia?
No, thank you.
It's Brazil. Keon, what is the name of the main tourist resort town in Westmoreland, Jamaica? Would you like to try, Britannia?
No, thank you.
Negril. Keon Forbes Burnham is a former president of which Caribbean country?
Guyana.
Correct. And which town in the Jamaican parish of St. Anne was derived from a Taino name which means Savannah of the Monkeys?
Seville.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Britannia?
No, thank you.
It's Monique. And that's the end of the face-off segment. And we have Ardenne and Meadowbrook both on 18. Stay tuned. The final challenge will determine our winners right after this break.